businesses. What do you think? Because I always try to give some level of advice, but from a financial expert like you, if you want to do transparent business in the diaspora, right, between, you know, even African Americans and Africans in Africa, what are some of the rules of engagement of investing that you feel always need to be in place in order to do transparent business with either between the diaspora or between the diaspora and the continent or country of their choice?
Okay, number one, do not look for shortcuts. Looking for shortcuts are going to lead you down the path of being scammed, right? If you have to pay a little extra money to do it the regular way, understand that that money that you're paying is your security. In a sense, it's like your insurance to make sure that you're not dealing with someone who is corrupt or a grifter. So do not look for shortcuts.
What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. Today I want to talk about the show that they had on King Gonda today. They had Pocket Watching with JT, and it was a great episode. I recommend everybody watch that episode. It's important. It's important because they talked about something serious, because we got a lot of fake Pan-Africans out here who are scammers, fake pro-black people who are scammers. You got them in the Hotep community. You got them in the Nation of Islam community. You got them in the regular Pan-African community. You got them in the FBA community. You got them in the ADO. You got every community where black people are getting together for one reason or another to do something. You got scammers who take advantage of their passions, right? And I absolutely hate those type of people, man, because they're just the worst kind of people. You understand? They're the worst kind of, because they know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. And it's a stickler for me as a real Pan-African to make sure I'm separated from these other people that give Pan-Africanism a bad name. I can't stand people who give Pan-Africanism a bad name, because Pan-Africanism has a meaning. It has a foundation of connecting people economically, socially. It has a foundation, and we can't be, and it has a reputation, and we can't let it be sullied by all these fake Pan-Africans who use the word Pan-Africans to take advantage of the people, right? You got people who steal money, right? You got people who sell fake land. You got people who start bogus projects to get people to donate. You got people who beg for money all day long, right? This is what I never get. Now, come close. Let me ask you a question. This is a serious question. If you're successful, right? Just think about this, right? As a subscriber, and you're watching somebody on YouTube, right? You watch somebody on YouTube who tout themselves as being a business owner, right? They say they have this and they have that, and they're doing all these things, but yet they beg you for money. Think about it. If a black person who's pumping or use the fact that they're a successful business person in Africa as the credentials of why you should listen to them and the things that they say, why is it that they're begging you to give them money? Why are they begging you? Because if they got it like that, right, that means they don't need your money. But they beg you. They make you feel bad. They pressure you to give them money every day. So how successful is their business? How successful are they as an actual individual if they have to beg you for money, but they got a successful business and they use that against people in arguments, right? I'm just saying, think about it. Think about it. Do you see me begging y'all for money? No, because I got a business in Africa, right? And I have to be an example, right? So as an example, as a Pan-African who's a normal individual, just a dude on the internet, who has a regular job, 9 to 5, my job is to show you guys that a regular person can go to Africa and leverage themselves if they use the money that they do have responsibly. That's what I do. Show you that a regular person can do it. A regular middle class guy, because you can't be poor. If you're poor, you can't do it. Let's just be honest. But if you got a little something, you can go do it under your own power, right? Or with groups, if you coalesce, get a little group together or whatever, right? So, people who do those are grifters. People who have you donate to their projects so they can open up something that only benefits them and it doesn't benefit the community, right? And I'm just glad that we're getting more mature in the age of information, as the Pan-African and African movement is becoming more mature, right? As we start to get our faculties together, as we start putting these pieces together correctly, right? And we start laying down a solid foundation based on facts, numbers, logic, and also, based off, common sense and, reasonability and reality, right? We don't need to just, Wakanda, how long it would take to build a Wakanda? Probably take us a couple hundred years, all right? All right, that was a lot, all right? We don't need to build a Wakanda. We can build something small, and that thing can grow, right? We don't have to go over there and create a Fortune 500 company in 2 years. It's gonna take a while, right? And you gotta be realistic about it, right? And that's why I got, everybody check into the comments if you're interested, because I'm only dealing with serious people. I got a WhatsApp group where I'm collecting serious people, investors, and potential business partners, because two wants to get together and do things seriously, realistically, nothing fantastical or fantasy, nothing out of the realms of possibility, but real things that we can really do with the means that we have as a group of people. So if you're interested in it, you can you can look up in the description section. You'll see where the group is. Feel free to join true Black Pan-African adults that want to do something over there in Africa in real life, okay? But anyway, it's an excellent episode. Look out for these snake oil salesmen. Look out for these fake ass grifters. Look out for all these people that are always begging you for money, yet they're so successful, but they begging you for money, but they so successful, but they still begging you for money. They don't make sense, all right? Look out for these people that got fake programs, right, where you send them money, but you actually get nothing tangible. Unfortunately, we even got issues where apparently, allegedly, Akon, which is the guy who had this big old project that he wanted to do, Go Black to Africa, said he feels like he might have kind of sort of got scammed. He didn't get his money back. He didn't get his refund back. It's things like that kind of make, the rest of us who see that, and the rest of us who want to do something that Akon is doing, because he's encouraging us to do it, and he's supposed to be setting the example. And I don't know what kind of internal issues he's having. I don't know what kind of opposition he's facing over there to get the project done, but it's been quite a while and we ain't seen nothing, right? So it make people like me who want to do something similar but on a much smaller scale, like, well, shit, if we can't trust the Akon, how the hell are you going to get anybody to trust some dude on the internet, right? That makes it even harder, right? But yet, even though with all that being said, I'm still going to do it, right? But it makes it, for people like me, it makes me nervous. It's like, shit, I don't want to be lumped up with those guys. I don't want the name Pan-Africanism to be synonymous with scams, just like, other 3-letter words are synonymous with scammers. Other 3-letter words are synonymous with cults. Other words are, you understand what I'm saying? I don't want that label attached to us, because as an ambassador, for my African Americans on the continent, and as a Pan-African and a worldly African, I want Pan-African in the name of Pan-Africanism and pro-blackness to be something positive that people can look to and see that's a vehicle for success. That's a vehicle for empowerment, right? Not a place where it's a cesspool of scammers. So we have to eliminate the scammers, eliminate the grifters, eliminate the snakes in the grass, because we got a lot of snakes in the grass that's trying to use Pan-Africanism to push other agendas that ain't got shit to do with Pan-Africanism at all. Okay, you get what I mean? So yeah, guys, please, I'm gonna put the link of the whole video. I think it's 29 minutes. Watch the whole thing. Put that information in your brain, download it, remember it, and know it. All right. Anyway, that's all I got to say. This is Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.